this is how I had to do it. I don't have a camera person. This is going to be another children's book that I'll read. And I didn't know what to make of it at first. I thought looks different. It looks kind of dreamy, a little bit out of focus, but just a little bit, kind of creamy looking. Great art, and it's a story about a talking bear, and he wears clothes, and you know how they show the animals live like humans in houses, and he wears a real big white rimmed hat, and his name is Henry. And on a moonlit night, a full moon, he's laying in bed and he can't sleep. And he thinks if he can hear the songbird, if he could just hear the songbird, that he could sleep. I hope I got that right. We'll find out when I read it. There's several birds mentioned in the book. An owl, and several other birds. And I don't want to give it away. And it just so happens that this is a full moon tonight. I'm recording this at night. So we are in the middle of Henry's night. We're in the middle of Henry's adventure. It takes place on a full moon night. This is a full moon night tonight. What a coincidence, right? I've been deciding when to do this, and I finally decided I'm ready today or tonight. I practiced about for 2 days, and to me it didn't sound good enough, and then I practiced tonight, and I think I'm ready to read the book, to tackle it. So Henry may not be like this, but here's a teddy bear. He's not going to look like this, but there's a story behind this teddy bear. A true story. You know, I rescued poor Teddy. You know where I found this teddy bear? I was driving down the street one day, and I saw in a curb in the side of the road in a mud puddle a teddy bear laying face down and muddy, and it was him. And I thought, oh, I couldn't stand to see old Teddy going to be run over by cars. And so I rescued Teddy, and I thought, well, I'll clean it up and give it to some kid. And I decided to keep it myself. Actually, there used to be an old teddy bear in the closet. I don't know who it belonged to, and it looks a lot like that. But I cleaned him up, and he's no longer dirty looking. And this is about a talking bear named Henry. And this is the teddy bear I rescued. I also gave him a good bath. So we'll put old Teddy up, and we will read Henry's night. Here we go. Ah, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Here we go. Goodbye, Teddy. We'll put old Teddy down, and then I will turn around to the book. One moment, please. I will have to adjust everything. So here we go. Here we go. Henry's night. I'm going to have to do all kinds of stuff. Gonna have to... Yep, there we go. Zoom it up. And... I'm a bit of perfectionist. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's about it. I need to tighten it to make sure that it don't rock up or down. That's about it. As you see, this is the first 2 pages of Henry's Night. Now I will have to move my lighting and get ready for the story. It's best to have lighting because most of this happens at night, and plus the artwork is dreamy. It didn't say exactly what kind of artwork it was, it just said mixed media. So I imagine part of it was computer and part of it I don't know. Well, this is about how I had it before. There we go. So let's get Henry's Night started. Oh boy. One moment, please. I knew it's a good thing that I must have moved it. I don't know what happened here. I'll be a cat. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'm a-trying. Okay. Let's see. One more moment. It's really hard, but I felt like it was important to do an introduction. Otherwise, this would be a lot easier. A lot easier. Yeah. So, one moment while I have to adjust it one more time. Bear with me before I give up. Yeah, it just ain't quite right. I'll try one more time. Okay, I bumped something and then I bumped a leg or something, and so I have to make another adjustment. Here we go. Okay. Another adjustment here. Okay, one more time. And just nearly done it. Oh boy, it ain't. I want this to look good now, and it's crooked. I will attempt one more time to, here we go, to try to make it look even. Okay. Then I will turn it back. Have to do 2 screws to turn it back. There we go. Well, that's as good as I'm going to get it. It just refuses to be even, so I will get started on this story. Here we go. And I got it. That's it. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. In case I zoom it back out, in case and get a bit off. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hope you watch it, because it's really, I tried, and first time I did an introduction like that. So here we go. One moment while I look at the screen, because I may have to make adjustments. Okay, here we go. Henry's Night. It started on July the 12th, which is the day before my birthday. I cannot sleep. The sounds of the village keep me awake. The evening train whistles. Toot, toot. Dogs bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. And from the room below, voices drift up to me. If only I could hear the song of the night bird sings. I take my collecting jar and go down the stairs. The branches of my beech tree bend and pull me in. I sit up to my chin in night and listen for the bird. All I hear are berry pickers coming home from the hills, and the village bell tolling, bong, 9 o'clock. The night bird does not sing here. I slide down from the tree and leave the village. Now I walk on the dirt road. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The scuffing of my boots is loud, so I step into a field to listen for the night song. I hear nothing. The meadow twinkles with fireflies. They float around me, blinking on and off like shooting stars. I capture fireflies. They fill my jar with light. A bird swoops low to my lantern, and I ask, "Are you the one who sings the song of night?" "Pete, not I," the nighthawk says, as it wings to the woods. "I run after spilling fireflies as I go." The village clock strikes 10. Boom, boom, boom. 10 o'clock already. I stride off into the woods toward the rising moon. I walk on and on as the moon grows brighter and brighter. There is no path. Far off I hear a bird sing. Whip-a-woo, whip-a-woo, whip-a-woo. There is the song of night. The bird calls me to follow. Uphill and downhill, I follow the night bird's song. Each time I get close, it stops singing. Now I hear a pumper bird gulping water in the brook. "Which way did the whippoorwill go?" I ask. "Wonka-chonk, wonka-chonk. It flew far from the village," the pumper bird tells me. So I fill my jar with water and hike deeper into the woods. The village clock strikes 12. Dong, 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 dong. When I hear the night bird again, it calls from ahead, then from behind. It leads me in circles. Now it sings from beyond the hill. I hurry on to see the bird. Wait for me, whip-poor-will. A tree root trips me. Oh! My jar rolls away into a swamp. Ka-tink, 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 poop. I scoop up my jar from the muddy bottom to see tadpoles wiggling in the moonlight. All around me, frogs croak. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Have you seen the whip-poor-will? I ask. Tronk, tronk, whip-poor-will, tronk, tronk, tronk. No one ever sees that bird, a frog tells me. Very far away, the village clock strikes 2. Gong, gong. Clouds, clouds erase the moon. Is that thunder I hear? Raindrops bounce from my hat. Lightning flashes in my jar. I leap from grassy mound to grassy mound across the swamp. Rain falls hard now, but it will not stop me. Let it pour down. I will see the bird no one sees. Wind blows me uphill, brambles grab my hat, and rain soaks me. I cannot hear the bell in the village anymore. From a hemlock tree an owl calls, hoo hoo, hoo hoo. Who cooks for you? Owl, I ask, am I lost? The owl does not say, so I walk on. The rain stops. Here's where the woods end. All is quiet. I stand on the shore of a mysterious lake. White fog spreads wide. It rolls from edge to edge of all I see. How will I get home? I make a raft of branches and push off into the mist. And here I go. I bend down and scoop a feather into my jar. At my back, something flutters and something sits on my head. Whip-poor-will, whip-poor-will, whip-poor-will. It sings into my ear. The night bird has found me. I feel the beat of its bird heart. Past 2 islands I paddle. The raft, the fog, the bird song, and I, all are light. All are as light as morning air. The bird leaves me. A bush poking above the fog snags my raft. Down through the leaves I tumble. Oh! Is this the beech tree in my yard? I slide down its branches to the ground. Ka-thunk! No one hears me go up the stairs. I lie in bed and wait for the noise of the morning train. Instead comes a call. Whip-poor-will, whip-poor-will, whip-poor-will. The song of night. The notes flow from my jar and fill the day with the night bird's song. I sleep. And this ends Henry's night. And here we go. I hate to see how long this took. But why did the song of the night bird come from his jar? Well, I didn't know until the third time I read the book. Because he had a feather of the night bird that he put in his jar. And that's why the song of the night bird came from his jar. And here is the front of the book. Henry's Night Out. There it is. There's Henry. And there's his jar. And he had one great adventure in the night. Moonlit night, full moon night. Started from his tree, ended in his tree. And this ends the story of Henry's night.